Recording now.
Hooray! What are you playing, Dave?
I am playing Kemba, hence why my name is Kemba on the screen.
I'm playing Mirri, Weatherlight Duelist. She is a free to first strike for free, and she says whenever she attacks, each opponent can't block with more than one creature this combat, and as long as she is tapped, no more than one creature can attack me each combat.
So no going wide against you then.
So equipment, cats. Okay. So I'm playing equipment, which is Nahiri. Dave's playing cat equipment, which is Kemba, and Sam's playing cats.
Yep.
So make
it's
of
a
that
themed
what you
episode.
will.
Yes.
Woohoo! Right, off you go, Sam.
Yeah, we have Sam going first.
I'm going to draw for my turn, and then play a Blossoming Sands tapped, gaining a life, 41, and pass the turn.
Planes. Skull Clamp, go.
Oh, shock horror.
Snap keep.
I'm going to play.
But Sam's got 2 mana removal for it.
New Benalia tap, take to scroll one, then pass the turn.
Untap, draw.
Leave that on top.
I'm going to play a Razor Verge Thicket and Nature's Law, searching for a forest and putting it onto the battlefield. I'm passing the turn.
Untap, draw. I will play a Mirri of the Skyrim tapped and pass the go.
Sounds like a land I want to steal.
What?
Canopy Vista tapped is my forest.
Cool. I'm going to have a Buried Ruin, and I have an Umazal's Jute. Pass turn.
As soon as I'm done shuffling.
Every
God, I hope I
I'm
draw
shuffling.
Kasali Slingers or whatever it's called.
I don't know what that is.
The cat that whenever a cat enters the battlefield, you blow up an artifact or enchantment.
That would be really rude.
Draw. I will play this forest. And Mirri.
Uh-oh.
And pass turn.
Draw.
Sam's cheating, he's ramping.
I ramped and then did nothing with the extra mana. So.
But cats aren't meant to ramp. Cheating.
Of course they are. They're green.
They're not. Cats are white.
Mentor of the Meek.
Seems good.
Pass the turn.
You can quite clearly see there is a green symbol in this cat's mana cost.
Yeah, you're cheating.
Big cheat, big cheat.
I'll have Kemba. And pass turn.
Untap. And draw. And play a command tower. Cast Regal Caracal. Other cats you control get +1/+1 and have lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 white cat creature tokens with lifelink. I'll find those in a minute, and then I will attack. Odds, Dave, evens, Connor. Evens. I'll attack Connor for 4. First strike lifelink can only be blocked by 1 creature.
I'll take 4.
Cool.
Do you want to block with your mentor?
And pass the turn while I dig out my token box. Kitty, 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 where are you?
Wee. Draw.
That's a goat.
You're a goat.
Oh, fucking rude.
Planes for a Soul Ring. Drop an Arch of Arazka. Play Nahiri. Put a dice on Nahiri.
God, I already fucked the order of these cards.
+2 Nahiri to make a 1/1 core soldier. And equip Skull Clamp to it. dies, and I draw 2 cards in the biggest shock of the century.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one saw that
And then
coming.
pass the turn. I expect you all to be surprised.
I'm going to equip the GT onto Kemba.
Kemba.
Connor, I'm going to swing at Nahiri for 2.
Dave,
Mm.
why?
Why?
Dave.
Because I want counters on my GT.
That's fair.
Does
Not
it trigger
nice.
off of Planeswalkers?
Sorry?
Yeah,
Does it
it's
trigger
any
off of
combat
Planeswalkers?
damage.
Yes, it's combat
Wow.
damage. It doesn't care about what you hit.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's
as
good.
we know. GTA is a
How much is it for 2?
Yeah.
No blocks.
Take your 2 and I get a counter. 2 counters, in fact. And then I'm going to pass turn.
Untap and draw. Ooh. I will go to combat. What's Nahiri on? 3 or 2?
3.
3.
I'm going to send Regal Caracal at Nahiri.
Dave's got no blockers.
This combat. So I'll send Regal Caracal at Nahiri and the rest at Dave.
How big's Regal Caracal?
It's just a free.
With
I'll
lifelink.
block with
No.
Mentor of the Meek.
Does
Okay.
it have lifelink?
It doesn't. These are a 4/3 first strike and 2 2/2 lifelinkers. This also has lifelink, I suppose. But
Sam's forced my hand.
Yes, I'll be taking 8.
cool, and I'll gain 8 up to 53.
Just gain in
Including-
life, game.
4 commander damage.
Yeah, you both got 4 on you. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly consider the card, even though I know what I'm doing.
Really?
Wise plays.
Wrath of God.
Kitties, no!
I wanted my token.
I don't care. You both attacked me.
I attacked you fair.
No, I attacked Nahiri.
Yeah, not cool. I'm going to plus Nahiri
Mm-hmm.
to Core Soldier, Skull Clamp, dies, draw 2.
Response.
We'll see a
Arms
quick
collector.
trigger.
If you would draw 2 or more cards,
If an opponent would draw 2 or more cards, instead you and that player each draw a card.
In
Okay.
response to that, I'm going to disenchant the Skull Clamp.
How rude.
fucking hate all of you.
I didn't even get my
Smuggler's-
benefit.
Smuggler's Copter. Myriad Landscape tapped and pass the turn. I guess I'm board wiping again next time.
I played 1 3/4.
I've just drawn possibly the worst card in my deck right now.
Good. Play it. Is it Phage?
No, because that would be beyond illegal. I'm going to play
The point where it's so illegal that it becomes legal again.
Yeah, I think so.
that. I don't think that's quite how it works.
I think it is.
If you keep turning right, eventually you go left, right?
Free rights make a left.
Right. I'll play a Nim Death Mantle. Pass turn.
Which one's that?
Quick creature gets +2/+2 intimidate and is black. Whenever a non-token creature is put into my graveyard from the battlefield, I can pay 4, I return it, and that is attached to it. And it equips for 4.
So for 4 mana, you can just ensure that any creature that dies just comes back
Any of my
as
creatures.
yours. Right.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
It's a
Cool.
way of keeping my stuff alive.
I'm going to sweet you then, Dave, for 3.
Ow. That seems unnecessary.
No, I disagree.
I'll be taking 3. This is going to be a quick game.
Yep. I'm going to play Vivian, Champion of the Wilds. You may cast creature spells as though they had flash. +1 until your next turn, up to 1 target creature gains vigilance and reach. And -2, look at the top 3 cards, exile 1 face down and put the rest on the bottom of your library. For as long as it remains exiled, you may look at it and cast it if it's a creature card. I'm going to minus here at Vivian. Look at the top 3. So it has to be a creature to be relevant, so it is that one. And the others go on the bottom of your library in any order. So that way around. Cool. I kind of would like to draw those 2, but that's fine. I'll play this Greypelt Refuge tapped, going up to 54. And pass turn.
We may have a bit of arch enemy at the moment.
Yeah,
Cool.
everyone's got to kill you.
Planes.
That's every game. It's different this time.
Guess what, guys?
You get a wrath.
I have the city's blessing.
1, 2,
Hey.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You do.
I have ascend
1,
on
2,
Archer
3, 4,
Oresco.
5, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and crew Smuggler's Copter and
Okay.
attack Sam's Vivian,
That seems really rude.
which triggers me to draw a card
Yep.
and then discard a card. Oh,
It's not a
gosh.
May, is it? Smuggler's Copter.
It is.
Yeah.
You may draw a card.
It is a May. Fair enough.
Hmm.
Remember, it was banned so quickly, I can't remember.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna put Silverblade Paladin in the bin.
Cool. I'm going to cast the creature that's under Vivian, which is Hungry Lynx.
I have no idea what that does.
Cats you control have protection from rats. At the beginning of your end step, target opponent creates a 1/1 black rat creature token with Death Touch. Whenever a rat dies, put a +1/+1 counter on each cat you control. And then Vivian dies horribly.
-2 Nahiri. Get Skull Clamp back.
Weird.
Strange, right?
It is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 mana. It's a Taupa, Primal Dawn. It's a 4/8 with Flying Double Strike, Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible.
Ooh.
It's
I
a
will
Taupa.
pass the turn.
That seems horrible. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know that I care how you feel about that.
Wow, that's rude.
It was very rude, yeah.
It's your go, Dave.
It is. I'm trying to decide whether I want to actually bother playing anything from my hand. I'm not
Okay.
sure if it's worth it. I think I'm about to die.
What life are you on?
29.
Grow up.
This is a Talpa in play. It's big.
It only does like 8 damage a turn or something. It's fine.
I'll have a Sword of Caldra. Past 10.
Untap. And draw. So, is a Talpa going? So Nahiri's on free again.
Yes. That was meant to be a thumbs up. I'm assuming it's just off camera.
I assume so.
There we go.
I'm going to cast Fleecemane Lion and
Cool.
Rampant Growth.
Cool.
And then go to my end step, giving Dave a 1/1 Death Touch rat.
Sweet. I don't have a rat token. I will represent it with this.
Cool.
But Sam, if you gave it to me, you would have been guaranteed a counter on your guy.
That's true.
Was it whenever a rat dies, it gets a counter?
So whenever a rat dies, put a counter on each cat I control.
Each cat, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Yes, it would be
The
guaranteed.
idea is that because my cats have protection from rats,
Yeah.
you can't attack me with it profitably,
Yes.
so you have to block each other's
Thank
stuff.
you. I do understand how it works. Thank you.
Cool. It's quite a complex mechanic, you see.
It is massively.
So basically, cats you control have protection from rats, means that when the rats attack me, all damage that is done to my cat is prevented.
Take your
because of
turn.
protection.
Or pass your turn.
I passed turn. I'm just shuffling.
Oh, I didn't know
Okay.
that.
That's why I went to my end step.
As soon as I move my camera, I should probably move my board state.
Moving my board camera, stay board row.
I'm going to +2 Nahiri and draw 2 cards.
You'll draw 1 card and I'll draw 1 card.
Oh, wait. Yeah, Sam is a problem.
Yeah, so do something about him.
I love how I'm the problem and not the person with an unimpeded Planeswalker and Zatalpa and Skullclamp.
I've already taken him out down once.
You haven't.
I got rid of Skullclamp once.
You haven't taken him down.
I class Skullclamp as a him.
Like, Nahiri just minus to get it back. It's not even a triumph.
No, I forgot that was on there. I only ever see that plus draw 2 cards. That's all I've ever seen from Nahiri, I think, in every
Plus,
game.
draw 2 cards, minus make your removal for my Skullclamp redundant.
6, 7. Yes.
Doesn't say exile.
Hour of Reckoning. Destroy all non-token creatures.
How obnoxious.
Sounds good to me.
Hey, look, it's me remembering why I don't play this deck.
+2 Nahiri. Draw 2 cards.
I love it. That was just so you could draw 2 cards.
Sam's making me play the game. Let's attack.
I'm guessing, yeah. Crew the Copter, Swing for Lots is what's coming next.
I'm going to attack. Well, I'm going to crew the Copter. Then I will attack Dave with the Smuggler's Copter and Sam with the Talpa.
8 damage coming at
Which
me.
draw, discard.
No blocks.
46.
I'm guessing I'm taking 3.
Yeah. I'm just working out what to discard.
Yeah.
I'm going to discard Shadow Spear. Then I'll play a Plains for the turn.
How
Then
many cards you got in hand?
4.
Hmm.
Then I will pass the turn.
Cool. I really need some card draw.
Skullclamp?
Like a Skullclamp, yeah.
Yeah.
Just take Disenchant out of your deck and play Skullclamp instead.
Disenchant is too useful.
Problem is that I haven't stacked my decks that Skull Clamps on top every game. It's kind of proving to be a liability.
You've seen me play games without Skull Clamp, and by play I mean do nothing.
Yeah, I've seen you play one game without Skull Clamp, and every other game you have it because that one game reminded you why you need to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Tap 4. I'm going to equip the Sword of Kaldra to my rat. So you've got +5/+5. Whenever an equipped creature deals damage to a creature, exile it. And then 2 to equip the G-Tang. The most equipped rat I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have to swing at Nahiri.
Sam's on 46 life.
I know, but he's now got no board.
How much?
6.
Cool, it's dead.
Cool. I get 2 more counters. Then I'll pass turn.
On tap. And draw. And play this Plains. And then... Ugh. Do I just do that? I guess so. Austere command, naming artifacts and creatures with CMC 3 or less.
Seems strong.
So it doesn't kill the Zatalpa.
Well, no, Zatalpa has indestructible.
Of course, it destroys, isn't it?
Yeah.
In response, I will gain 4 life, 8 life.
Mm-hmm. And pass turn. Soul Ring's dead as well, Connor.
Oh. We will rebuild. We will make them stronger.
That's my plan.
It's not mine.
Okay.
I have 2 cards in hand. One of them relies on a board state. It literally says where X is the number of creatures you control.
Well, I have 4 cards in hand, one of which cares about non-white creatures.
6.
Seems
Cage-
stupid.
Caged Sun.
That's the one
As
that's
it
just you,
enters the
isn't it?
battlefield, choose a color. Creatures you control, the chosen color get +1/+1. Whenever it's a land ability, it causes you to add 1 or more mana of a chosen color. Add 1 additional mana of that color. I will choose white.
Yeah,
Sort of
that's
thing that I
one
might
you.
want to destroy with Austere command.
Yep.
Strange.
Yeah.
Like he waited
Yeah.
until that was good timing.
Is he stream sniping you? He knew it was
Yeah.
was in the hand.
Knew it.
I will pay 2 white for Pure Steel Paladin.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's fun.
Which one's that again?
Whenever an equipment enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. Metalcraft,
Right.
equipment you control have equipped 0 as long as you control 3 or more artifacts.
Cool.
Hey, Dave.
Mm.
I'm going to attack you for 10.
Why are you attacking me for 10? Why not
Because
Connor, the guy who's on 46 life?
You mean Sam?
Sam.
That's what I said.
Because me and Sam have this arrangement whereby I try and sense when I've made him too salty and slow down a little bit.
Isn't it that, surely?
No. That does nothing for anyone.
He's swinging at me for 10.
Correct.
That's
So it's
just rude.
5, but she's got double strike. So.
That's just rude.
Well, you did attack me and gain life.
No,
That's
I
true.
attacked Nahiri, and the life game was entirely separate.
Dave, it's your go.
Cool.
beep, beep.
So I'm going to play it just because I think it's cool. Raksha the Golden Cub.
It's a great card, though.
3,
Usually
4.
works best right after a White Sun Zenith untap, play Raksha, equip it.
Yeah. 3/4 double strike. 3/4 vigilance rather. As long as it's equipped, cats I can draft +2/+2 and double strike. +10.
You're in oh so much trouble now.
It's who would be my general if it wasn't so expensive.
Mm-hmm. I just cast Zendikar Resurgent.
I think that's probably fine.
No value.
It's Zendikar Resurgent. It is value in itself.
Well, only if I get to untap with it. Pass turn.
You're on 46 life, you'll be fine.
I.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Let's see. So that's going to cost me 7 mana. Jesus. Yeah. Pay 7 mana for Nahiri. Jeez. Which comes in on 3. I'm going to
Just to hear he really cost 3 to begin with.
5.
She's died twice. How's she only costing 7?
She hasn't died twice.
Sure she's died twice.
Has she died twice?
No, Sam didn't kill her, did he? He attacked you. Never mind, ignore me.
No, because I attacked her. Yeah, I attacked her, didn't I?
I can't remember now. If you did, then
I
she died twice.
You attacked her and put her down at the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
and then
I did
again, I attacked her at the same time as I hit Dave for 8. Oh, and then you blocked with Mentor.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay,
I'll be the
cool.
one. There we go.
So I thought he won't block with Mentor, I'll just kill his Nahiri and I'll have to pay 7 to cast it next time. No, apparently. Mentor was willing to go under the bus.
Beep, beep. And there you go.
No.
What do I want to do? I'm going to -2. Get an equipment beginning with S.
Oh, is that written on the Planeswalker, is it?
Well, no, I've only got equipment
Skull
beginning with
Clamp
S
from
in my
your graveyard.
graveyard.
Was it Shield of the Accord or something?
I'm going to get Shadow Spear.
Okay.
Just because it'll be fun.
That way nobody's going to
Honestly.
accuse you of spamming Skull Clamp.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Equipment enters the battlefield under my control, so I may draw a card. I will.
You may indeed.
Thank you. I'm going to play an Arcane Lighthouse.
Hmm.
I'm going to pay 2 and equip Shadow Spear to Zatalpa, so it gets +1/+1 trample and lifelink.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Yeah.
Seems legit. Hey Sam.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attack
12,
you as
right?
Zatalpa. 12, yeah. 12.
I'm at 34.
I'm going to go up to some more than that.
Oh, thanks for your informative response.
48, I think. Is that right?
I don't know, what were you on?
36.
And you got 12, yeah?
Yeah.
That makes 48.
Thank God. I can maths after all.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. I'm going to pass turn.
Cool.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Connor.
I'm not a big fan of Connor's board state right now.
Same.
Trouble is I can't do much about it.
Also same.
I think I might have to pass the turn.
Oh, okay.
I think the funny thing is, Dave's deck's probably got like 80% the same cards as my deck.
Yeah, and the other 20% is the same as my deck.
He's just chosen to run Kemba.
It is missing a fair few pieces that I need to squeeze in here.
I'm going to play a Temple of Plenty and scry one.
I'll get
What?
my hands on.
And put that on the fucking bottom. I don't need a 10th land.
Including the fact that I
Then
don't
I'm going to
think
pay 5.
I actually have Skull
We've got-
Clamp in here.
Green floating to play Mirri, and that will draw me a card off of Zendikar Resurgence.
What? He's drawing cards, guys. Get him.
Get him! So then using the 1 floating plus 2 more, I can play Heirloom Blade.
Hmm.
Whenever a quick creature dies, you may reveal a card from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card that shares a creature type with it and put it in your hand.
Did you
Risk on the
tap
bottom.
2 lands to make 2 mana then, Sam?
Yeah, no.
Tapped
One of them
4
is
to make
tapped
8.
because it's
Oh,
tapped 4 to make 8 and I had Temple. Yeah.
Came in tapped. Got you.
Yeah.
And I'm passing the turn.
I am going to tap to crack my Myriad Landscape. Planes and planes. This is legit official Magic, so I had to wait till you unstep to do it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I heard.
Yeah. So I
It's
had too.
holding up counterspell magic.
Oh, you're doing that as well?
Yeah.
Everyone's running
David-
Mana Tithe, right?
Dave is too.
Shut up, Dave.
No, mine's Lapse of Certainty anyway.
I'm going to pay 3 for an Inspiring Statuary.
That seems
Non-artifact
buster.
spells you control have Improvise.
You can pay for non-artifacts with your artifacts.
Yeah, seems like a good
So-
use
All
for
of your
equipment.
equipment.
I'm gonna tap
fucking
Shadow
valuable.
Spear, Cage Sun, and Inspiring Statuary.
He also
which
now
is
has
really
Metalcraft
helpful.
as well. He has Metalcraft now.
Mhm.
And
So
add
we're aware.
2 white mana to play Archangel of Thune.
Uh-oh. That seems good with Shadow Spear.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit.
And a double striker.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Is it Dave's turn to get hit in the face?
Everyone gets a turn.
I've already had my turn.
It's true. Sam is more threatening than Dave is right now.
Wow. But Dave's got all his mana untapped. He's clearly leaving up something. That's...
Or I have nothing. Or I just want to activate my Buried
many-
Ruin.
How many cards you got in hand, buddy?
3.
Oh, shit. I mean, I've got 2 and one of them's a forest, so...
I've got 3. One's a Mass Calcify.
GG's all round.
Did you not sideboard that one out?
Strangely enough, no.
I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to attack Sam.
What?
With Sataupa. Beep.
Okay, I'm going to tap 8 and use 7 of it to cast Kindred Summons.
What on earth
Choose
is
a
that?
creature type, cat. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X creature cards of the chosen type, where X is the number of creatures you control of that type. So basically, I'm going to reveal cards from the top until I've revealed 1 cat. Tadnar, Swordsmith.
You don't
When he
even
has I may pay 1. I may pay X. I've got 1 mana floating.
Yeah.
If I do, I search my library for an equipment card with convert mana cost X or less and put it onto the battlefield.
Have you got the hammer?
I presumably am looking for Skull Clamp because hammer doesn't cost 1 mana.
Which hammer? I'm thinking about a different.
He's talking about the stupid 20 plus 10 plus 10 hammer, whatever it is.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's awful.
And lose flying.
Yeah, you don't play that card.
No,
It's the only
bad.
one cost I can really think of.
There are multiple in this deck that aren't that.
Fair enough.
Skull Clamp being one of them.
I assumed you
it's-
wouldn't be running that because that's the most douchey thing to run in a equipment deck.
Oh, in
No,
any white deck.
you see, Sam's a hypocrite.
That being said, let me just quickly flick through these cards again because it might not be in this deck anymore. I might have taken it out to put it in a different deck.
I'm not
How
running it.
many lands you got, Sam? Is it 9?
9.
Ugh, same as me.
God, is that?
Dave, how many lands have you got?
8.
I legitimately don't have it in this deck anymore. That's so sad. I'll get a Stone Forge Masterwork. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control that shares a creature type with it. Equip 2.
Seemed pretty good for a cat deck.
It would be.
If you had, you have 2 cats now.
I now have 2 cats, so it gets +1/+1.
Yeah.
A equipment that costs 2 to equip and gives +1/+1. Now, if that ain't fucking value.
Are you taking any damage?
I am taking all of the damage because I didn't hit anything relevant.
Okay, so you're gonna take 6.
Uh-huh.
Then I put a counter on each creature I control.
And then I
Then
take
you
7.
take
So I'm
7.
going to take 13. Going to 21.
Nice.
That doesn't seem good for us.
Nope.
Boop. 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 I'm going to plus Nahiri and make a core soldier. Then I'm going to spit out a Skyhunter Skirmisher. Because why am I doing that? Don't know. Yeah, no, I'm not going to bother. I'm going to pay 5 and leave 1 floating and activate the Archer Razka to draw a card.
So if we are recording this, right, we can submit this video to like one of those websites that explains what online bullying is.
Yes, we can.
I'm going to pass the turn, friends.
Cool. End of turn.
Dear friends.
White Suns for 5.
Oh,
What?
shock. Who could have foreseen this?
Anyone that's ever played against Dave in this deck.
I got 5 cats.
He wouldn't possibly leave mana up for removal.
I could have.
I bet he's going to untap, play an equipment and equip it now.
I'm running Rout in this deck, so I do have instant speed Wrath.
But Dave, would you ever choose a relevant time to play it?
I need to draw it first. I don't think I've ever drawn it in this deck. Or not till it's too late. At least.
Are you going to untap and take your turn then, or?
I'm shuffling in my Zenith.
Stick it in the middle somewhere. That's what she said.
Probably not. So I'm not entirely sure how that works.
Well, I could show you, but
that ups the age rating of this stream if we do that.
yeah, less viewership. Do.
4 for a shield of Caldra. 4 to an equip.
Sounds like an
Caldra.
equipment.
Equipped creature gets indestructible. All the Caldra pieces are indestructible.
Is that the one where you can pay 0 and make a Caldra if you've got the other bits?
No, it costs 1, and that's the helm. I can't even really swing at Connor because he's got too big a board state.
Sounds like you're justifying attacking me.
So Sam, if
No,
you've
you have as
ever
well.
met the pieces of Caldra, what you do is you assemble 3 very expensive cards, and you can pay one, and you get a 4/4.
Oh wow.
Strong, right?
Get one of these, and their pieces then also are then equipped to it as well.
What do the pieces do individually?
The shield is all the pieces, and the equipped creature are become
Indestructible.
indestructible. The sword of
Okay.
Caldra is +5/+5, and whenever the equipped creature hurts something, it it will be exiled. And the helm is haste, first strike, and trample.
They sound like they'd be great pieces of equipment if they didn't cost lots of mana.
They are a bit expensive, but I don't care because they're cool.
What they do is they all add together and almost make Zatalpa.
Yeah.
They don't give flying, so yeah, or vigilance. I'm gonna
Falling.
swing at Connor with 5/4/4 double strikers.
God.
Why are they 4/4 double strikers?
Because Raksha is equipped.
Oh.
As long as he is equipped, cats I control get +2/+2 and have double strike. Actually, I want to stick with Kemba as well, Raksha as well, because he's got vigilance and indestructible. And Raksha is a 5/7 double striker.
So it'd be 48.
It'll be something like that, yeah.
It would.
Yes.
4 double strike is 8 times 5 is 40 plus whatever. What's Kemba? A 5/7 you said.
5/6. Yes.
5/6. Okay, so it's 50.
Raksha.
It's 50. It's Raksha, yeah. It's 50 damage in total.
I will block one of the cats with a core soldier, and he will die.
Yes, it will.
I will block one of the cats with Zatalpa, and then I will block nothing else. So we'll resolve first strike.
Yep.
Zatalpa and, well, the core soldier dies.
Yep.
Yeah. And Zatalpa and the cat hit each other for.
The cat dies because it takes 5.
Correct. 6.
6 at first strike, yeah. So I'm
7
down
now,
to
isn't
4
it?
cats.
We've got a counter.
The first strike is for 6. The normal.
Yeah, no, it's 7. You've got a +1/+1 counter. You've got a shadow spear, and you've got a white sun.
Oh, sorry. Yes, there is the cage sun.
Yeah.
Forget about the cage sun.
Gains 7 and takes half of whatever was left. 3 lots of 4.
It's 3 lots of 4,
5.
so that's 12.
17 minus
doubled is 34.
7. No, you just take the first strike. So 7 less than 17, so 10. Connor takes 10 total in the first strike.
Yes, if you're doing it separately, yeah.
That's how magic works.
It doesn't make any difference. He's not going to die from it. I was going to do it in totals.
And then the second strike,
he
doesn't gain life because he
17.
isn't blocking anything anymore.
No, it's then 17.
So then, yeah, another 17.
Which sounds like it should be a lot, but based on his life total.
That was 27.
Oh, I could have responded to that. Oh well.
27 damage, and you haven't done. How much are you on now?
41.
You've taken 27 damage, and you went to 41.
Yes.
Yes.
This is the problem.
Cool.
I thought it was cool. Seems like I should have been attacking Dave more.
Yes, I am done.
Cool. Does Raksha happen to say all cats or just yours?
Cats I control, I'm afraid.
Yeah, rip. Right, I've drawn for the turn.
It is the slightly more modern mechanic
Yeah, makes sense.
design.
I'm going to play Nazan, Revered Bladesmith.
That's the one that has the hammer, isn't it?
When he enters the battlefield, well,
Yeah,
when I
he's
cast
the
my draw
irrelevant card that made a cool hammer.
Yes. Even though he's a bladesmith, he made a hammer.
when he enters the battlefield, I get search for an equipment. If it's the hammer, it goes into play. Otherwise, it goes in my hand. And whenever an equipped creature I control attacks, I may tap target creature defending player controls. That seems useful. Let's have a look for a nice equipment. I really don't have many equipment in this deck, is what I'm discovering.
Oh, I should have blocked Raksha.
Because you would have gained more life, yeah.
No, because I could have activated the Shadow Spear and made it lose hexproof and indestructible.
Okay. Did not realise that was on there as well. I knew it was lose hexproof. Didn't realise the bit of lose indestructible as well.
Yeah, tis good.
It literally has to be the hammer because I don't have any other equipment. God, why is Leon and Shakiri in this deck then?
Don't know. Ender Shikari should have more equipment to play around with.
So when hammer enters the battlefield, I may attach to target creature I control. It's going to be Mirri.
What does the hammer give her? I can't remember.
+2/+0 and indestructible.
Cool. Turns out that's not relevant because Connor has a Shadow Spear.
That's fine. Right, so that part's done. So what has Connor got? He's got 3 creatures. I can play my forest for the turn. I can equip. So that's 3, 5, 7, 10. Meh. So I can pay 1 floating one to equip Heirloom Blade to Taj Nar Swordsmith, and another 2. So still got 1 floating to equip Stoneforge Masterwork to Mirri. Then I go to combat and attack Connor with both. So I get 2 attack triggers. So I can tap down Zatalpa and Archangel Athun.
Seems good.
And then Connor can only block with 1 creature this combat, and only has 1 anyway. But so Mirri is a 7/4 indestructible first strike.
I'd look at the camera right now, Sam, if I was you.
Oh, okay, cool. Because this game wasn't already impossible. So glad we're playing.
I forgot to use it on Dave.
So
That would have made me cry.
Yeah.
Dave, you'd have got a shitload of land out of it.
Which would have been good, yeah, admittedly.
2 land. So I now have 2 land.
I only did this so that I could trigger my Knight in the War Orchid next turn.
Sure. That's the only reason.
It is destroy, isn't it? Settle.
Exile.
It's exile. Yeah, that would have been really bad. That would have got past my indestructibility on my Shield of Kaldra.
It would have.
That's really mean.
So we got 7 to cast her. We got 3. So we're going to play Urza's Incubator for 3 mana. So I got 1 floating.
Are you naming cats?
Yes. Paying 5 because Urza's Incubator reduces it by 2 to play Mirri. And then with the remaining 2, I can equip Heirloom Blade to Nazan. And that ends my turn.
Whee! Untap.
Gosh, am I glad I had such an exciting turn. Oh, I get to draw a card off Mirri being cast.
Planes.
Still ends my turn because I played my land.
Double white for Knight of the White Orchid. Sam's got more lands than I do.
You sure about
I
that?
have 12.
Yeah, probably.
I had 10.
I'm still stuck on 8.
Stuck. You've already cast your 1x spell.
Which gets shuffled back in.
Yeah, but you're not going to draw it again.
I think you'll find I've stacked my deck.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. I didn't realize we were.
1, 2, 3 for Sword of Vengeance, which triggers Pure Steel Paladin and draws me a card. Then I will -2 Nahiri. Bring back my good power Skull Clamp.
God.
I'll equip them both for 0 because I got Pure Steel Paladin all onto.
I know what this reminds me of.
What's
The
that?
game against Nahiri?
Playing against Greg.
What?
Just full stop.
No, Connor's been swinging. There's been combat steps.
Sure. Yeah, but Greg gets to hit the end point in the same amount of time. His just happens all at once after spending 20 minutes playing with himself and his deck.
Jesus. Sam, I never knew you thought this way. I had 6 to my pool, float in 1 to activate Archer Razka and draw a card. Then I'll tap Inspired Statuary and the one I floated for SRAM. I'll tap Emiria for Leonin Shikari and
Enter Shikari.
2 and tap that
Doesn't
for
get any
Skyhunter
funnier.
Skirmisher.
No matter how many times you say it, it doesn't get funnier.
Still no lols.
Do you have 7 planes yet?
Yes.
So your Sky Ruin's online.
Yes. Don't worry, you don't need to worry about that.
You can leave that exciting nonsense at home.
Dave, I'm going to attack you with Archangel of Thune and Zatalpa.
Cool. How much damage does that entail?
So, first strike, you take 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I gain 11.
Cool.
And then normal combat. First of all, I get a counter on everyone. Whee! Are you having fun yet, kids?
Wait, when does that happen?
Next game.
Doesn't surprise
Oh,
me.
okay.
Then you then take 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 6, 7, 19.
Cool. I'll play the White Pact that I don't actually own.
What does it do?
Prevents damage from a source, if I remember correctly. I'm
That
dead.
sounds terrible. Oh, cool.
Yay!
Really annoying. I had all 3 Caldra pieces. I wanted to assemble Caldra. I hate you. I actually had them all in hand.
Do you know my favourite optimization I ever made to this deck?
What's that?
Taking the Caldra pieces out. three cards that were good on their own. Oops, sorry, they're all on 2. Sam,
Mm-hmm.
it is your go, my friend.
Oh, cool. Untap. What life you on?
71.
Is that all? God, you're in trouble now, buddy. Especially with these 2 lands in hand. I can't even draw any cards. None of these help me draw a card.
You're playing the wrong deck if you want to draw cards.
Well,
I found all my good stuff now.
I have like 3 cards, no, 2 cards on the battlefield that say draw a card, or essentially say draw a card. I'm going to attack you. Am I? No, I'm not. I'm going to equip stuff. So 4 mana to equip Hammer of Nazan to Mirri. 1 mana to also equip Stone, or 2 mana to equip Stoneforge to Mirri as well. I will go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Send both at you. Tap down 2 of your creatures. So I guess your Zatalpa and whatever the biggest creature is. Let's say Knight of the White Orchid.
Sure.
I'll tap those 2 down.
Just so you know, his skirmish has got double strike. Just so you're aware.
Yeah.
So before blocks, I'm going to instant speed move all my equipment around for free.
Cool.
Do you have Shikari on the battlefield?
And Pure Steel Paladin. So I will put all
they're
of
free.
this on Sky Hunter Skirmisher.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll
Big skirmisher.
pay 1 floating 1 to activate Shadow Spear so that your commander loses indestructible.
Does it say it can't gain indestructible?
Just say lose hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
But hammer is a continuous effect.
Let's find out.
I don't know if it works as I want it to at all, but
Fairly certain he loses it for the turn. Because he gains it.
it's a layers type question.
Yeah.
I believe the effect is
Yeah, and it would be timestamp based, surely.
Well, no, it would be if they can't gain it, it would work.
But the hammer doesn't say. If the hammer had an ability, say, pay 1, it gains indestructible, but it would work. Hammer just says it has indestructible, same as if it was written on the card.
But nothing has stopped the hammer.
But it's the same as if, as I say, if your creature just had indestructible, the text indestructible, that's what the hammer gives it. The same effect.
There's no people explaining it if I Google it.
And yeah, I had Mass Calcify in hand, which is always really useful in this matchup.
Yep.
Dave is the impartial person, so.
I think it loses it, from my understanding. Not that I've ever looked into this properly.
Continuous effect versus lose MTG rulings.
Is there any rulings on Shadow Spear itself, on Gatherer?
I didn't check Shadow Spear, I checked Hammer of Nazan.
Another way of looking at it, I don't know.
Yeah. It only says if a permanent enters the battlefield under opponent's control of Hexproof after Shadow Spear's second ability resolves, it won't lose that ability unless they activate Shadow Spear again. The same is true if an opponent's permanent gains indestructible Hexproof after its ability resolves.
Which implies that if it had gained it beforehand, it would lose it.
I mean,
that's what that line of text implies to me.
No.
It doesn't state it, but that heavily implies it.
So Hammer of Nazan is a piece of equipment that is continually saying this creature gets indestructible.
Yep.
And nothing has changed that as a result of Shadow Spear being activated.
Yes, it has. The Shadow Spear now has an ability which is continuously saying is if each creature or target creature loses indestructible.
Yeah, so it's lost it, and then Hammer has, after that's resolved, said, okay, now it gains it. It's not like the archetypes that say and cannot gain. I think. I mean, it doesn't
Well,
matter.
there's a dark steel plate ruling here that someone's put.
Okay.
When opponent activates Shadow Spear, your plate will lose indestructible, and a creature will also lose indestructible.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I
wonder
thought.
why. Like the plate losing it makes sense.
But the creature gets the same thing. The way that the equipment's worded is our equipped creature has indestructible. So it has the same equivalent of the plate having the word indestructible written on the card. That is what the hammer gives the creature, or the plate gives the creature, or the shield of Kaldra gives the creature.
I'm just curious why. But I mean, it doesn't matter. We're fucking dead. I should concede it about 10 minutes ago.
It is interesting to fully understand.
Did you block Nazan?
I haven't gone to blocks yet.
Okay.
No, he's too busy.
What's the tough? I hadn't got around to asking what the toughness is on your commander.
Doesn't matter. 2, 3, 3.
3.
Yeah.
Is that 3 with an F?
3 with an F. I'll block that with Shram, and I'll block the other guy with Skyhunter Skirmisher.
Cool. So they both die?
Shram's 4/4. Skyhunter Skirmisher has power of 6,
Cool.
7,
so
8,
Nazan triggers.
and double strike.
Reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal a creature.
Gain 8 life.
I don't think it matters
on everyone.
It's Kemba, Car Regent.
Hey.
Second main phase, I'll play Kemba, Car Regent.
What?
That's going to draw me a card.
It's like Dave's back from the dead.
I'm going to play Oreskos Explorer. Draw me a card. And I'm going to play this Unclaimed Territory, naming Cat.
You also have a floating mana, I think, as well.
That went away at combat. Yeah, I've got one from Kemba, yeah.
Yeah.
So I will equip Kemba with that mana. Then I can pay 6 to equip the other 2 to Kemba.
Kemba got slot.
He's playing your deck properly, Dave.
And then I will play Staff of Nin.
And Kemba got wrathed.
And pass the turn.
We untap. I wish you wouldn't tap my things down, Sam.
Why not?
I don't have a big enough board for this.
Just sacrifice them then. Get rid of them all.
Gonna trigger a Mirri Skyrim and return a creature from my graveyard to the battlefield.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
It'll be Silverblade Paladin, and it's gonna give Archangel of Thune's Soulbond double strike.
Okay.
For a card. Go to combat and attack you with everything that can attack.
Cool. No blocks, but before damage, I'm going to activate Staff and Nim, ping you for 1.
Okie dokie.
And go to damage.
Yep.
How much damage am I taking?
So first strike step 9 plus. No, sorry, 10. Plus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 plus another 9. So 28 first strike.
So I'll take 28 first strike.
Sorry. 34 first strike. I forgot about Knight of the White Orchid.
I'll take 34 first strike and go to -13. And then
Cool.
as a state-based action, die.
Yay! I won by turning creatures, some of them sideways.
Yeah.
Actually, not many sideways. Most of them had.
Yeah.
Most of your attacks had vigilance.
No, only 2 of them did.
I mean, over the course of the game, most of your attacks.
Yeah, that's true. Don't turn your creatures sideways, kids. It's bad for your health.
Yeah, exactly.
Or just play ridiculous dinosaurs.
I wonder how much views our conversation in the middle about state-based effects will get.
Spoilers, none of these videos get any views.
That's true.
Greg was
No
saying that
human
some
being.
get some.
No,
If I'd
none
managed-
of his videos have ever been watched by anyone other than him. So
If I'd managed to assemble Caldra,
Greg's going to watch this, Sam, and he's going to be upset with you. He's going to watch it 400 times based on
that's fair.
average views.
once it's gone up online, I am very tempted to tag some people in it, some famous
Oh
people
my
in it.
God. Famous people.